Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from Interest.co.nz and welcome to a special housing report. Today we're going to have a look at a couple of interesting stats. Firstly, one on the number of houses listed for sale on trademe.co.nz and realestate.co.nz. And then secondly, the number of houses listed for rent on the same websites. They show a really interesting trend over the last couple of months. Essentially, people are taking their houses off the market for sale and putting them on to the market for rent. Let's go back a 6 months or so to back when the market looked like it was peaking. There were quite a few opportunist landlords, property investors, who decided in January, February and March, let's put our house on the market. We might be able to get a good price for it now before the market really starts to fall off. The trouble was they couldn't sell their house for a price they wanted at least. So they're now taking those houses off the market and putting them back into the rental market. Obviously those houses had to be emptied when they were put up for sale. You don't want the tenants around during the open day. And now those houses are back in the rental market and they're being filled up again by tenants. Let's firstly have a look at this chart, which shows the number of houses listed for sale on Trade Me and Real Estate. And that's been dropping off in the last 3 months as those people who put their houses on the market in January are now taking them off the market. And then secondly, let's look at this chart, which shows the number of houses for rent on realestate.co.nz and trademe.co.nz, and that's rising quite sharply in the last couple of months. This is very interesting. It says there's going to be some pressure on rentals in the market as a lot more supply comes on. It also means there's not going to be so much choice for bargain hunters in the market for real estate. And we can see this effect on rents already. A report out from Mass University shows the median rent nationally has actually dropped to $295 in the 3 months to May from $300 in the 3 months to February. Now there could be a couple of reasons for this. That extra supply coming onto the market, but perhaps a little less demand as well. Remember, this is the middle of the year, the students have already got their flats, and we're also seeing 120 people a day leaving New Zealand to go to live in Australia, and that must take some demand out of the market. So overall, the big picture here is people are taking their rental properties off the market for sale, putting it back into the market for rent. And that can only be good news for rents and for prices in the real estate market. Good news for inflation. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was a special housing report for Interest.co.nz.